This is the HITWAY BK30 monster bike. In today's video, we're going to put it through its paces. We're going to give it a long test ride to test out that huge battery. We're going to go into the pros, the cons, and see if it is worth your money. Spoiler alert, it is. Boxes, we'll just get into these now and see what goodies we have. The front headlight, which is really cool, one of those massive lights with a connector. So that's the front headlamp we have to install. This will be the charger and foot pedals, stuff like that. It's a lot heavier. As always, HITWAY supply us with some goodies. We've got a free combination lock, multi-tool and multi-spanner. You've got your foot pegs, charger with UK plug, and your like front axle. And here's the bike, how it comes out of the box. Really heavy. Suggest opening the box from the front or getting somebody to help you with it. Yeah, you also get a free pump, so everything you need to get started is included in the package. So you just take this bracket off, and this is where the handlebars sit. Just be careful you don't lose the washers on here. Just loosely put the bracket in. You can adjust it before tightening. Just fits in here and bolts in. With this bike you get the HITWAY branded NFC cards. They're just basically for quick lock and unlock. Just swipe them on the control pad. Really good. Just attach one to the keys. There you get two. So you look after them, and they're your keys for kind of removing the battery, the massive battery, which is one of the key features of this bike. Is it this way to open? So yeah, the battery is this huge like cylinder that goes in the back. It's the biggest battery I've ever seen. Look at that. Look at the size of it. It's so heavy. That is a beast. You can just see how big that battery is, and that's where the weight of the bike is coming from. That is, that's incredible. That's going to get some mileage. Yeah, this thing is going to live and die on the cadence sensor and how good it is at kind of pulling away, because it's a beast. So it's super comfortable. Yeah, I love these cafe style racer bikes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, that cadence sensor is good. Level assist 1 at the moment. 9 miles an hour. I love the cafe racer style bikes. They are like Marmite. They're not for everyone. You can see the seating position is, you know, you can't raise the seat. So your knees do come pretty high. I mean, I'm 5'10". Completely UK legal bike. Oh. So what happened there then? Oh. Lessons learned, I just went over a pothole and the battery come out, so make sure it's locked into place before you start riding it. Yeah, right, let's go. Yeah, I love these kind of cafe style racer bikes. They are they're a bit of an acquired taste. They're not for everyone. I personally love them. I think they're great fun. They look amazing. So today we're gonna check if this bike is style over substance, or is it actually good. The BK29 was one of my favorite bikes I've ever reviewed. They are really big head turners. They look completely illegal, but they're not. The 15.5 mile an hour bike, it looks like it should go 60 miles an hour. It's one of those bikes. Like I said, it looks way more kind of aggressive than it rides. It's only a 15 mile an hour bike, but it does look, it looks bigger and badder than that. It looks like it should do 60 mile an hour. Only the one kind of seating position, but if you're not too tall, you can get away with it. Kind of got a nice big screen in the middle, got your control panel here. Yeah, I love the kind of BMX style handlebars on it. It does have like a twist throttle. It's basically like a walk mode function or a 4 mile an hour throttle. Everything is linked in the description. Also check out their Black Friday sale. There'll be loads of awesome bikes on offer, and I've reviewed a lot of these bikes. The HITWAY brand is one of my favorites, so go check out the website. Not only do they look cool, it's the main thing for me, the looks. You got to look good when you're out on a bike. You got to look the part, and these bikes definitely add that kind of pleasing aesthetic. They look absolutely fantastic. They are a head turner. It's not a quick bike. Coasted at 15.5. Almost feel like you're ghost pedaling now a little bit. So it's definitely not the quickest bike in the world, but it doesn't need to be. It's something that looks like this. You don't really want to be drawing attention to yourself by riding along at 30 miles an hour. So not the quickest bike in the world, but then it is law abiding. It ticks all the boxes for the law. Benefit to this bike, like I said, that huge battery, it's whopping, it's massive. You're going to get some really good mileage out of it. The downside is the weight of the battery. It is such a heavy bike. You know, you wouldn't want to get caught short pedaling this thing with no battery power, because it'd be impossible. And again, to counter that, the battery is huge, so you shouldn't be in that predicament anyway. The battery will get you wherever you need to go. Just a nice kind of simple cruiser. Come on to the price quick. You can get this bike for around about £1,000. It's one of the newest HITWAYs on the market. It's one of the new models. I feel quite privileged to get the opportunity to test it, and I think it's great. I really do, but I love these anyway. I'm a bit kind of biased when it comes to cafe racer bikes. I think they're amazing. But we are just cruising, coasting along, 15.5. There's zero effort on my part. It's just a joy to ride. Like I said, I've been having a lot of fun on it. I'm just going for about a 15-mile ride to really kind of see what the battery can do. I'm confident we'll be able to do that, no problem at all, and still have plenty left in the tank for other adventures. It's even got extra room on the back so you can take a passenger. I love that. If you have like a child you want to take to school, it's perfect. Get them on the back. It's even got foot pedals for them, so you can actually carry a passenger on this bike. So I can see this bike being perfect for the school run. I'm just really enjoying my time on it. I love it. In terms of the build up, very easy, very simple. Took about an hour to get everything going. Yeah, so if you want this bike, it will be linked in the description with a discount code. Like I said, also check out their Black Friday sale. They have loads of bikes, loads of really good top quality bikes. So there's always going to be something on there for you to fit your kind of need, your budget. So about the motor, it is a completely UK legal 250 watt motor, kicking out no noise. It's silent as it should be. You can barely hear anything from the bike. There's no squeaks, no rattles. It's incredibly smooth, and I'm really impressed. For the price, it's like a penny shy of £1,000, so you're getting a good bike for that. You're getting a lot of bike. By far my favourite type of bikes. Maybe not the most practical, you know, maybe not the most practical bikes in the world, but they're just fun. If you're looking for a bit of fun, and this thing is right up your street. It is quality, and it's just so easy to ride. I feel so lazy. I'm putting zero effort in. Zero effort. Yeah, the real test will be hills. This is actually the flattest area I live in. I like to come down here. The roads are like glass, really smooth, no potholes. It's beautiful. So yeah, we're gonna take up a few hills in a minute just to see kind of how she copes. We have 7 Shimano gears that will help us. First kind of semi-hill. How are we gonna cope with this? So far, so good. You have to move your legs a little bit, get those little legs moving, get them working, get the blood pumping. But no, we're doing well, we're doing well. We can drop a few gears as well, of course, to help us. But yeah, hills seem to be no kind of issue. We're coasting up this one, no problem whatsoever. Done 4 miles so far. It says we lost a battery bar, which I'm surprised about, but maybe that is down to battery sag. I have been in the highest assist level as well the whole time. I'm sure we'll gain that battery bar back shortly. Yeah, look at some of this scenery around here. This is where I used to live, actually, out in the sticks. Love it around here. Just fields. It's quiet, it's peaceful, there's no traffic on the roads. It's absolutely ideal. This is the kind of bike rides that I like doing. Good for the old mental health. And this is the kind of bike you want to be doing it on. Just something fun, easy, reliable, like a nice cruiser. And we've gained that battery bar back as well. Yeah, the BK30 is an absolute gem. Wow. So when you change the level assist, it's got different colours on the control panel. So level assist 1, it's green, then you go up to 2, which is blue, and number 3 is red. So you know what kind of level assist you're in by the colour of the controls. I love that. It's a nice little feature that I like. This is the perfect bike for this, you know, countryside, few off-road tracks maybe. I think it would be ideal for anyone looking for something like that. It really is. And under £1,000, you know, it's a very good price. Very, very good price. Like the only, I want to go up here. Like one of the only things I would have liked to have seen on this bike is hydraulic brakes. Because of the weight of the bike, it weighs so much. I would have loved to have seen hydraulic brakes, but again, that price point, you have to take the price into consideration. You know, it's under £1,000. Hydraulic brakes are more expensive, so I can see why they haven't gone for that option. They wanted to keep the price down, but the bike is heavy. But saying that, these cable operated brakes seem to work well enough. If they're well optimized, you know, cable brakes work really well. But I do like hydraulic brakes on a heavy bike, so just bear that in mind. But then to counter that, you're not really getting up enough speed to warrant it. So, you know, cable brakes are fine, they're fine. This might be the good kind of place to do the walk around, actually. So yeah, the BK30 from HITWAY is the newest addition to their collection, their cafe racer style collection, and this thing is mightily impressive. Not just the looks, it's not all about looks, it's not style over substance. There is some really, really nice features of this bike, and it rides superbly well. We're going to go into those now. We'll just do a little kind of walk around tour of the bike. Probably the best in class, probably the best one of these I've ever tried. Just some of the little features like the HITWAY there. You got that back seat so you can take a passenger if you want. You know, you can fit a small child on there. I wouldn't want to put an adult on there, but a small child would fit nicely on there. And there's even foot pegs as well to put your feet on. So yeah, on this we have 20 by 4 inch kind of off-road fat boy tires. We have a 250 watt motor, which is UK compliant, UK legal, so fully road usable here in the UK and the EU, which is always nice. Standard mechanical disc brakes with 160mm discs. It has front suspension and this kind of middle shock absorber here. Comes with these kind of semi-half mud guards, which are, they're all right. They add good looks to the bike. They're more pleasing to the eye, I think, than the standard mud guards. I think they just look cool. They're plastic as well. They're awesome front beam, massive front headlight, just looks aggressive, and it's quite good as well in the dark, which is the most important thing. Like I said, it's not all about looks, this bike. It does have some good features as well. I mean, it's 99% looks, but it rides well, which is the main thing. That BMX style handlebars, very, very comfortable. We'll go more into the kind of cockpit area shortly. Yeah, it's got this kind of little, I don't know what it is really. It's like a little storage thing in there. You could potentially put some stuff in here, and the back reflector and light just under the battery compartment there. So the whopping battery in the back is actually a 48 volt, 23.4 amp hours. You know, they're claiming a range between 90 and 100 kilometers, which is quite a lot. Obviously, depending what kind of power assist level you're in, you may get that. I always kind of do my own tests. It does depend on rider weight, height, weather conditions, stuff like that. So always do your own test. But they are claiming a lot of miles on this bike, and I think if you are kind of careful with the assist levels 1 and 2, you would probably do 40 to 50 miles on this thing without any issue. It does have puncture resistant tires, which is always a nice kind of peace of mind, isn't it? Sturdy frame, great suspension, big comfy seat. Obviously the battery is like a big cylinder, it's housed right underneath the seat there. The screen is nice and bright, even in kind of bright daylight now. It's very, very visible. You probably can't see it on the screen because of the angle of the camera, but yeah, very easy to read. Nice big display. On this side we have our index Shimano gears, plus our kind of half twist throttle, which is nice. Just a 4-mile-an-hour throttle, but it, you know, it gets you off. Beautiful hand grips and all of your controls here, plus your brake levers. Overall, performance-wise, it's great, cost-effective. It's just a very, very satisfying bike for your money. Like I said, maybe not the most practical in the world, especially if you are on the taller side. I'm 5'10", and I think I'm perfect for this. Get away with kind of 6 foot, 6'1", 6'2", and you would be all right. Your knees do come quite high when you're pedaling, but anything kind of taller than maybe 6'3", 6'4", you might struggle on here. Obviously, it's a flat seat. You're not going to be able to raise it or lower it, anything like that. So it is a one-sized bike. It definitely wins the award for the best looking bike. 10 out of 10 for style, but performance wise as well, I'm going to give it a solid 8 out of 10. It climbs hills perfectly. The only thing I would have liked to have seen is maybe a bit of a quicker response time on the cadence sensor, because if you are trying to push this thing away on a hill, you know, it does take a couple of rotations for the power to kick in, and that throttle is only a 4-mile-an-hour throttle. That is the law, but they are pretty pointless in my opinion. It's always safer to have a proper throttle so you can pull away safely and keep up with the flow of traffic. But that's one of my gripes with the government and these stupid laws. But I'm not going to go in. But I'm not going to go into that in this video. But yeah, that is the HITWAY BK30. An amazing bike, an amazing riding experience. The battery is incredible, and the whole bike just looks stunning. It's a stunning looking bike, and the price is right. Now the car coming, my camera's gonna get knocked out the road. So thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and keep it here for all your two-wheeled reviews. Everything is linked in the description, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. There you go, I've done 15 miles and we still have full battery bars, so that's quite incredible. And I was in level assist 3 the entire time, so that is really impressive battery range. Wow.